Happy Wednesday, everybody. Oh, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a blessed, blessed Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Katie. Katie with the babies. Hello, you know. Hey, Mama. Hi, Kathy B. How are you? Please, y'all, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my platform, this is your moment to take that time and hit that subscribe button. Also, follow me on all my other platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Everything is Brooklyn Squad. Okay, just a few clarifications. I was going to do a video tomorrow night on a young man missing from Manhattan named Colin. But instead of me just doing that video, I did a quick upload on him. So please check it out. It's not on a live, it's just on a regular video. He is missing, and this case is seriously alarming important because of his mental disability. So I did that a little bit earlier. So please go check out that video and don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you have checked out that video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And if those of you that will check it out later, thank you. I do appreciate it. Also, tomorrow on your news channel, we will be there at 12 o'clock. Tomorrow is her birthday. Happy birthday, girl. So she was nice enough to do a fundraiser for one of the cases that I'm working. I thought that was very, very nice of her to do that. She has a bigger platform than I do. So I thought that was a genius idea. We are all in this together. We are all helping each other. And that's what I like about this. Girl power. Not even girl power. It's called unity. This is unity. And Jarek Holder is one of the cases that we was talking about. His mother was on here. I interviewed her. She said that she doesn't have the funding to get her son out the ground to do another autopsy. So we're going to help her with that. She also has hold on. Let me just if you guys could give me 1 minute. Um, she also has something for if you wanted to donate to her to help her out as well. So that would be grateful, appreciated. I have a meeting soon. I will be in and out. Okay. Thank you though for joining, Kathy B. I won't be here all night. This is not going to be an all night thing because of New is doing her thing at noon tomorrow. So I do want to make sure I get up pretty early. So this live, we have one now, and then after we have another one, and then that is it. So hers is at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. How's everybody doing? How y'all beautiful people doing? Oh, let me cut this down. Okay, so that is the link to it. And we're going to head over there tomorrow. And then after her live, of course, I'm doing my thing over here tomorrow. So I will be having a few cases that I need to work on. Now, this case is right here is similar. We have, and also Kathy B, I didn't forget the case you wanted me to work on. I got you. I might be actually doing that tomorrow, but I got you. That this case right now is similar to each other. We talked about this car collision. No, it wasn't a car collision. Car collision is when you're hitting face on, right? John Palmer and his wife, Katie Palmer. Hey, John Palmer and his wife, Katie Palmer. We talked about that. His neighbor came and just hit them as they was walking on their morning walk at 7 o'clock in the morning. They got no justice at all. No justice. The DA needs to get the hell out the office. He needs to go. Okay. Because another mother had a similar situation happen to her. And I'm going to show you and tell you what she told me. Now, when we did this video on John Palmer's wife, because we go live on 3 platforms at a time. Like right now, I'm live on both of my Facebooks and YouTube. And then once I'm done here, I put it on TikTok, Twitter, and wherever else, right? But as of right now, we are live there. So they can watch. So I always check my comments on what all my videos. I try to take my time and check my comments, even my Facebook group, everywhere, right? And I noticed a mother, a woman. Let me get it. Let me show y'all. Because it got my attention and I was like, oh wow. What? She says something about he needs to get out the office. Um, hold on, y'all. Damn, what the hell is it? There's so much notification things that be popping up, y'all. Okay. Because she said basically he needs to get out the office, right? Because he's just about money. Here we go. Lisa Barlow is her name. And this is what she said. We need Brett Smith out. He has left so many of us suffer because we were nobody to him and couldn't afford him a lot of money. He fought me. That is not what you do in Garrison County. It's who you know and how much money you have. My family will forever suffer the loss of my 27 years old daughter. Brett Smith decided that the Halliburton boys was very wealthy for one of the wealthiest families in Grayson County should just get a slap on the wrist, even though he had already been indicted for his part in my daughter's death. Brett Smith made sure he walked free. The other young man who had no money is still in prison. Like I said, Brett Smith is fake. Don't trust the DA in Garrison County as long as he's there. So I said, I am so sorry. Send me your daughter's name and I am my Facebook Messenger, and I would do a live stream on her. Case into this and look into the case into this. If you would like to come on and share her story, of course you can. And of course, she says she would love to share her daughter's story, and she gave me her daughter's name. And she said, her name is Jennifer Russell. The road rage accident happened July 29th, 2016. She passed away after 23 surgeries, including a right leg and hip amputated, and many more hospital visits on December 4th, 2017, left a son who was 4 days from being 12 and a daughter who was 5. She says, thank you so much. I would love to tell her story and how justice failed her. I see you have a lot in common, Kathy. What y'all talking about over here? I stayed on last night listening to you until I fell asleep. Oh, you did, Kathy B? That was you in here? You did too, Katie? It was a good conversation. I was going to ask y'all how y'all felt about that last night. Oops. So, but let me stick to this real quick. Let me stick to this because I really want to tell her story, and then we'll talk about last night. So I'm gonna show you the article. I'm gonna pull it up now. Her daughter was driving, and a car hit her. Right? Yes, it is a lot coming out about these people. Okay. So it says a memorial for 22 years old Jennifer Russell is seen at the intersection of Court Street and 7th Avenue in Lower City on Thursday, June 1st, 2023. Lower State Parole announced that 17 years old Elijah Sills and Cassine Ford was racing westbound on Court Street on Saturday, May 22nd around 11 p.m. when they both ran a stop sign and hit Russell. She was taken to the hospital and pronounced unalive. Ford and Sill were injured along with the 17 years old passenger, Michael Bacola. I don't know how to say his last name. No charges have been filed yet. These young boys were racing. She was at a stop sign. She was doing her part. She didn't do nothing wrong. She was at a stop sign. Was the sun in his eyes again, girl? I don't know. These were two boys racing while a young lady is sitting there waiting for you know the sign to go so she can make a move. And
Iowa City police say a Waterloo woman is dead and 3 others are injured after a crash last night. Police responded to the intersection of Court Street and 7th Avenue just before 11 p.m. Police say 2 cars driven by teenagers didn't stop at a stop sign and hit another car, killing 22-year-old Jennifer Russell. The 2 other drivers and a third person are all 17 years old. They were taken to a local hospital. Their conditions are unknown. The Iowa State Patrol is investigating that crash.
So it sounds like they had the same district attorney. And once again, they walked. But she said, like, if the broke boy was in jail, I guess the broke boy was in jail, but the one that had a lot of moolah, he got off. This is insane. He needs to go. He needs to get out. Bye-bye. Nobody wants you here no more. Get out. These families are heartbroken, and they can't even get justice at all. He does. He needs to pay for everything that he has done. And another thing, hold on. And not only that, I was going to say something and I forgot. Jesus. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something about him and I forgot. It's going to come back to me. But anyway, the way that he taught, the whole system is messed up. The whole system is fucked up. It really, really is.
County woman is found not guilty after posting links to the addresses of both Grayson County District Attorney Brad Smith and Texas DPS Corporal Tarif Al-Khatib.
News 12's Hannah Gonzalez is in the studio with us now. And Hannah, how does this case tie in with the death of Katie Palmer?
Yeah, Brendan, Jeff, it's been over 3 years since the tragic death of Katie Palmer, who died after being hit by a car, but no one has ever been charged. Facebook followers have been seeking justice, and yesterday, one of those followers had her day in court. The Facebook group Justice for Katie Palmer has over 19,000 followers. Follower Neely Allen was charged in 2021 with interference with public duties after leaving a comment on the page. She posted links to the address of both Grayson County District Attorney Brett Smith and Texas DPS Corporal Tarif Al-Khatib.
I wasn't aware of the initial comment.
Corporal Al-Khatib was the lead trooper the morning Corey Foster struck both Katie and John Palmer with his truck in their Denison neighborhood. Palmer.
Now, let me just say something about this. This shit pissed me off. The girl that they're talking about is Katie's best friend, the one that been messaging me. So, of course, you just lost your best friend. She wasn't thinking, of course, not to do what she did. So they're going to take that into an excuse and find him not guilty? Or what? Like, this is crazy. Who the fuck is calling me? At this time of night? Oh. Listen.
Says he later received a cease and desist letter from the Texas Department of Public Safety
and complied within 2 hours.
But removing the post wasn't enough.
Later on in 2022, DPS and the District Attorney's Office filed a criminal lawsuit against Miss Allen.
I spoke with Allen's attorney, Sheldon Daniels, who says Corporal Alcatee wanted to press charges.
The elected district attorney here in Grayson County, Brett Smith, was actually a potential witness in the case. And for that reason, his entire office was conflicted out and prevented from being able to prosecute the case.
So the case was handled by the Fannin County District Attorney's Office. After 3 days of trial, Allen was acquitted Thursday. Palmer is outraged that Allen had to endure the full legal process when the person who fatally struck his wife has never been indicted.
That is absolutely disgusting, and I think what we've witnessed this past week is just a reprehensible display of abuse of power.
I received a statement from Brett Smith. He says his office had no involvement in the prosecution of Allen's case. John Palmer and Katie's mother, Rhonda Nail, says they won't give up fighting for justice. Brenda.
New Airwick Advanced plugin with
It's crazy. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this too. This is nice. I didn't see all
Wix
of it.
is your platform to perform on.
Something about the holiday.
So because she did what she did, that's an excuse for them? That was her best friend that monster unalived. Okay? I meant to tell her that I saw that news article too. That was her best friend. And the fact that, this system is so messed up. And Brett, that he needs to get out of there. Get him out. He's on Facebook. He's on social media. Yeah, I found his Facebook, right? We coming for you. I already got one of my subs commented on his shit. We coming for you. You gotta go. I dare you. I dare you. It's disgusting. Like, he's such a good district, like he's such a good DA and he's doing really good and da-da-da-da. You're not doing good. You're a monster, just like the monster that hit these people and unalived them. You're just like them. Talking about families behind their back, calling them names, laughing about the situation. This lady is on the floor, hit 70 feet, and he's hit that driver and the cop laughing, giggling, and all this in front. Like, come on now, what kind of system do we got? What kind of system do we got here? What do they train these people in the Mickey Mouse Club? The fuck? There's not much on Jennifer. There's no articles really. There's nothing. I reached out to her mother again. She hasn't reached out back. I'll try to reach out again because she did say she wanted to tell her story. I don't know what's going on, but she hasn't reached out back. I need more information about Jennifer, but they're dealing with the same system here, Katie and Jennifer's case, and I think it's sad. They need justice. But as in Jennifer, there's a lot, Katie, there's a lot of information out there. And I want y'all to look at this news. I only saw a little piece and I stopped it because I wanted to watch it with you guys. I do that a lot. Like I like to watch stuff with y'all in certain situations. If it's not an interview and I need to do the research, then that's different. But in certain things, so I want you to check this out.
Holiday season helps us to see the light in the world. Katie Palmer's legacy is providing that beacon.
Making a legacy out of her name.
The
That's
39-year-old middle school science teacher was killed in April of 2020 when a truck veered off the road and hit the mother of two during her morning walk. The Denison woman is described as a giver. Even in death, Katie's donated organs saved the lives of 7 people.
The Katie Palmer Project carries her light forward. Volunteers just hung Christmas lights on the homes of 10 Texas families grieving the sudden loss of a loved one. A beautiful tribute during the holidays.
Melissa Correa takes us to Missouri City.
She saved the life of 7 people
this Christmas.
She was
From
an
the
organ
outside,
donor.
it's impossible to measure what losing Justin Varghese must feel like.
He was taken from us in a tragic way. He was involved in a car accident.
A photo of the Dulles High School graduate killed in October
This shirt was actually made by his Walmart family.
hangs over his sister's heart.
Now I get to carry him everywhere I go.
Holding on seems like it's all you can do when you lose someone you love.
Christmas is huge in our family.
The holidays seem to tighten the grip.
And every year we go around in neighborhoods to go look at Christmas lights. We always wanted to do lights in our house. My dad and Justin always planned to do it, but we never got around to it.
Mark Garza could.
I thought it was a good opportunity for us to get out and do something good for our community.
The Sugarland Professional Firefighters Association spent
maybe an hour
hanging lights on the Missouri City family's home.
And it's more than just Christmas lights.
It's the stringing together of kindness, community, and hope.
Like the guys down in Sugarland, I've never even met them.
Dustin Bortsfield started the project to
shine Katie's light and who she was.
A firefighter in Grapevine. Dustin's used to meeting Texans at their worst.
So to be able to go back with ladders, but this time light, and kind of bring hope and like possibility and future together.
I think.
Who is this? Another case?
Give me a second. The people that we get to meet are, you know, it's a fantastic deal, and it's something I can't really put into words.
It's
neither can she.
It's a blessing.
The red and white lights are a nod to Justin's love of Spider-Man. The peaks glow in his favorite color.
Like he's the star of our house. And just to see, like, it's in your face, like, hey, kind of like how Justin's smile was. It took my breath.
Hold on.
A lighthouse to guide Justin's family through their grief.
Like, we couldn't do it with Justin. You know, he didn't get to set it up for my dad, but now in the darkness, we get to see Justin's light.
See Justin.
It makes us feel like he's here.
One of 10 Texas homes illuminated this year by Katie Palmer's legacy.
I want to spread this across the state.
A North Star for families to cling to as they navigate the holidays without their loved ones.
And it's like God's way of showing us, hey, you're still loved. That loss is there, but look at what we have.
Because where there is light, there is hope. Melissa Correa, KHOU 11 News.
Beautiful tributes there. Dustin says he hopes to expand the Katie Palmer Project across Texas. If you'd like to donate money to buy those lights or volunteer your time to hang them, next year go to khou.com and search Texans Helping Texans.
I mean, what a gesture.
That's so nice. That was so nice. Wow, is that another case? They were talking about that guy passed. Yeah, I wonder how. You know I'm going to look into that, right? I didn't see the whole thing, so this is my first time seeing the whole thing. I wanted to watch it with y'all, but I knew that it has something to do with her legacy, or her, what her husband is trying to do for her. So I was like, oh wait, let me just, let me back up for a minute and watch it with them. Wow. I actually thought it was going to be something else. I figured that, Brooklyn. Yeah, right. Because I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me see that. No, but you know what I thought it was going to be? I thought because she was an organ donor. That's where I thought they was going with that. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I thought they was going with that. Like if somebody, one of her kids and her organs with them, But it was nice though. That was really nice. Oh Lord, hold on. Let me see something. I know that was at 9. That might be a little earlier then. Yeah, that's what I thought. But that was beautiful. Oh, okay. I want to show y'all something. Since we're talking about Mr. Brook, hold on. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute, y'all. Give me like a 1 minute, y'all. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Mm-hmm. Here, Mr. Brett is Brett Smith Grayson, politician, attorney. He says, today I am proud to announce my re-election. Remember we said that, did he get promoted or something? Or re-election campaign for Grayson County District Attorney. In the last 6 years as DA, I prosecuted hundreds of felony cases, including nearly 100 unalive and sex offenders. My office has tracked down fugitives across the country who are wanted for those crimes, making a strong statement that there are no lengths we won't go to get justice for victims. He's worked in community educate parents, teachers, students on dangerous online sexual predators and fentanyl. I'm proud of what we accomplished, but we can't let up. Somebody says, report him to Bar Association and file a grievance with the information, please. Somebody says, what about justice for Katie Palmer? I know that's right. And that was 38 weeks ago. Somebody said, I'll donate every moment and all my energy to campaign against you. Somebody said, justice for Katie Palmer, justice for Katie Palmer, justice for Katie Palmer. Oh, child, it's all the way down the line. It's no length that we won't go to get justice for our victims. La, la, la. Now, we see you, better yet, we know you. Goodbye, goodbye, old boy network, goodbye. Hashtag justice for Katie Palmer. So, yeah, Katie Palmer's peoples is up in the building. Katie Palmer's peoples is up in the building for sure. I'm definitely going to post something on his shit later. But yeah, this is his page. He's just full of more lies. Talking about he's humble. Let me see. Brett Smith, Direct Attorney, Grayson County, on Crime Watch Daily. Really? That's just a mask. Yeah. I will definitely check that out on Crime Watch Daily. He's at the soup kitchen serving people. So, I mean, this guy is a fucking joke. He's a joke. He's a big freaking joke. Let me see if he has any events, any things up here. Let's see here. Events, lives, any lives he has. Here goes one. Let's see. This is 6 years ago.
To announce Brett Smith as our candidate for district attorney. Brett, as many of you know, is a solid individual. He's a good man, and as I've said before, he's a workhorse. He's not a show horse. This is the man that we need as our next district attorney in Grayson County, Texas. Brett and I spoken several times about this topic. We worked together for many, many years. And one thing that I particularly appreciate about Brett Smith is his willingness to uphold the law. There are two sides to the scales of justice, and Brett understands that. And Brett will represent the citizens of Grayson County accordingly and fairly to our Constitution. So without further ado, Brett Smith, next district attorney for Grayson County. Brett.
Thank you, sir.
You have to switch mics.
Okay.
You're off the hook.
All right. Pocket.
Okay. How's that?
Take a step that way.
Okay.
More like a good devil. Mm-hmm.
We'll shift that way. Okay. Okay. Good. All right.
Satan has arrived.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm honored to be able to announce my candidacy.
A flipping demon.
I'm very excited about this
Ouch.
opportunity. I'm humbled by this opportunity. And I'm a dedicated public servant. and I look forward
That thing is bothering me in my stomach. What's that?
Why did you decide to run?
Gallstone?
I think I had the
Whatever they
experience
said
and
I
maturity
got.
that's required to run this office. Grayson County is growing in leaps and bounds. We have 9 murder cases
Hernia?
pending in our jail right now.
The hernia?
We need an experienced prosecutor that's mature and ready to handle the job.
Kind of walk me through your resume.
I've worked in law enforcement as a criminal investigator with the U.S. Treasury Department. I'm a distinguished graduate of the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. I've been prosecuting under Joe Brown's office for 15 years now. It'll be 15 years in March.
Are there any changes that you're planning to make if you are elected?
I think the district attorney's office works very well right now. We have a great staff of attorneys, investigators, and support staff. The office works very well right now. Certainly, there's always changes with any change of administration, but I'd like to get in and get my feet wet before I speculate as to what things I might change.
Haven't you done enough of getting your damn feet wet,
As a
motherfucker?
prosecutor, can you tell us a little bit about your work as an administrator? What kind of experience you
Yes,
have
you know.
as an administrator?
Sure. Jerry, I have been legal counsel for a very large corporation in Texas. My friends and I started a company in 1995, became one of the largest franchise distributors in the state of Texas. So I've had experience as counsel for that company, and I've also worked as counsel for other corporations. So I understand the administrative side of running a business.
The budgeting aspect of the office and
budgeting is something I have some experience with, but that's why you hire people that know what they're doing. So,
is there any case that you're particularly proud of over the past 15 years in jail?
Certainly, I think the conviction on Jacob Rowan, who got 50 years for possession of child pornography. I'm probably the first prosecutor in this office that's got a stacked sentence of that nature. And I have a significant string of life convictions on child sex offenders, probably the most of anyone in the office.
And that's something that you've kind of focused on as a prosecutor. You had a lot of those cases.
Yes, ma'am, I have. Those cases need to be focused on. Those are the worst of the worst.
Anything else you want to say that we didn't ask?
Washington is as unpredictable as the Texas weather, despite the unknown.
You talking about the weather? He's a clown.
Appointment to U.S. Attorney. I am in and ready to serve as District Attorney for Grayson County.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is my face red enough? Because I can feel.
Yeah, he's a clown. We done with him. Adios, amigos.
To announce Brett Smith.
Brett Smith, you need to get out the office, and we will do our best to help in any way. How? I don't know, but I'll look the shit up. Yes, provide his rock and drink and get. Where you get your stuff from, girl? Wow. She would poison a motherfucker. You knew what poison your ass, okay? Don't play with it. I hope both families. Well, let me just finish. I hope both families get the justice that they need. I want to take the last few minutes to ask y'all before we end this and go to the next case. I just changed the time since we ended early. Instead of 9 o'clock, let's do the next case at 8 o'clock. And then that's a wrap. Okay? Because we did end so late last night. So late. And I was still up after that. Didn't go to bed till this morning for a few hours. So I want to take this time to ask you guys, you ladies, what did y'all think about last night about that activist coming up here? He used to be a police officer. Like I said, I just found him the day before yesterday. Well, he found me the day before yesterday and messaged me. What did y'all think about the live and everything and him coming up, talking about a few cases, giving some good advice about human trafficking, what to prevent, what to do, how is it, what did y'all think about that? Buckley, his name is Buckley. Very informative. You enjoyed it, Okay. You say he's cool. Okay. I'm glad. All right, because we gonna be working with some cases together. And I think, he seems legit. I gotta check a person out first. You know what I'm saying? He seems legit. He had asked me some ideas for his newsletter. So, and he'll be up here more and more and more. Now, he talked about the young man last night, right? About oh my God, the one who was smoking the weed. Remember, y'all? What's his name again? Hold on. There's so many cases, y'all. Tamontes. Tamonte's case, right? I did call Tamonte's grandmother, and when I called her, she would answer. She was at work, and she said she would call me back. She hasn't called back. I'm going to give her another call. I also spoke to the girl the one he was at her house. I spoke to her for a little while today. Okay. So I'll be doing that in another video with him because I want to get some more information. There is another ex-girlfriend out there. Allegedly. So the girlfriend says. But I'm going to tell you something right now. The girlfriend don't give a damn about that boy. You ain't gonna get in her, but it's a joke to her. Yeah, she don't, because we had a conversation this afternoon earlier, and I have it on recording, so I'm gonna do it on another video for you guys so you can hear it. Because this is this case, you know what I mean? I don't want to, but she don't. She could care less. She could care less. It's a joke to her. But like I told her, put all that bullshit aside because this young man is missing. Human trafficking is real. People think that human trafficking only happens to females. No, 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 no. It happens to men and young boys too. Organ trafficking is real too. It's real. And it does happen. And it happens to young boys. It happens to men. It happens to older people. It's not just girls. People forget. Some people think that it just happened to us ladies. No, it happens to men also. Remember the case with America's Most Wanted? The paper boy, Johnny something. One of my new subs is working on something on her channel. Kate Lambert, the one who was here last night. And you guys, she says she has a channel. Can you subscribe? She's working on that. And I'm really happy for her because she's going deep. Deep, 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 deep. And she wants me to help her with that. But it just shows you right there, like human trafficking started back in those days before I was even born. Like for real, for real. Probably, allegedly. Because that young kid, the paper boy, he went missing. Remember? Johnny Casho or something like that. We're going to do a live on him one day. But until then, share, hit thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the platform. You know you want to. We're watching in the back. See you in a few. Peace. I mean, see you in a minute. See you now. See you in a minute. 1 minute.